It is the beginning of the end in the disturbing puppy hoarding case out of Allegan County that we have been tracking now for weeks.
Tonight, 24-hour News 8 Steve Kelso has an update on how all those puppies are doing and what's happening with your donations. Steve?
Yeah, good evening. Right about now, there's an event going on for 75 of the 1,300 applicants to meet and greet what could be their new pet. It's closed to the public, and this is one of the last steps in the process that began weeks ago and would appear that the saga of the seized Shih Tzus is about to come to an end.
They love playing in the grass, they love being out in the sun and the wind, and they're happy as clams.
They sure didn't arrive here that way. On April 9th, we told you about an Allegan County couple, George and Sherry Burke, who had bred nearly 400 dogs, mostly Shih Tzus. The dogs were filthy, covered in feces, but overall in good health. So far, none have been euthanized.
I was drowning in students ready to come up and help.
The very next day, volunteers went to work. Groomers, vets, and just plain folks jumped into the fray.
They're sweet dogs.
And with them came a flood of support in the form of supplies and cash.
Allegan County Animal Shelter, Allegan County Animal Shelter.
More than 1,300 people would eventually fill out applications to adopt, but because the shelter is so small, most of the dogs were sent to other facilities. Less than 40 remain here. And leaving the shelter with the dogs, all of those gifts that so many gave to help.
Those donations are available to the select approved rescue groups that have pulled our dogs.
You understand those rights? Yes.
In the meantime, the Burkes, who have insisted that they love their dogs, are charged criminally. They're expected to enter a plea tomorrow. Today at the shelter, it's playtime as some of the Shih Tzus get ready to meet potential new owners. And Julie Cowell, who has now managed the rescue of what has been called the largest ever puppy mill bust in Michigan, is thankful this story is nearing an end.
I am going to look back and hope that the next time, if this happens to be a next time, that I'm on vacation.
Now, the application process is closed in Allegan, but each shelter that took those dogs will have their own guidelines. So we have a link on our website at woodtv.com to all of those shelters. Julie Cowell tells me today that they had a huge jump in people adopting other pets from the shelter because of all the publicity this story got. She says even if you don't get one of these dogs, there are a lot of great pets ready for adoption at shelters all across West Michigan.